here we are. Welcome to session 56. When last we left our heroes after quite the extended session, fortunately tomorrow is a 2-hour delay from school, and so if we play a little longer tonight, it's not a big deal for me. Although, just a word of warning, I am on call this week, so if the phone rings and I have to save a cruise ship, that'll be a thing.
Rude? Is it the Princess Star again?
Oh no, I mean it's whoever calls. So,
Cruise ships being rude, interrupting our D&D session.
yeah, right. I mean, I sat down to dinner, like we literally put food on the table and the phone rang, and it was one of our Cirque shows. But you know, they were being preemptive and just making sure things were working, and I was like, "Yep, things are great. Looks good. I'm gonna go have dinner. Thanks." So yeah. But yes, when last we left our heroes, you had vanquished Valen Blackfang, having worked your way to the top floor of the Black Rose stronghold. It was quite the perilous battle. Seeing some friends take some fairly serious damage, although everybody has come out in mostly one piece. And we will pick up pretty much you had started your investigation of the space. Sam, like Sam does, snatched up Valen's sword, although it didn't give Sam the warm fuzzies to actually pick it up. And that is basically where we left off. So I would imagine more investigation to come, and figuring out what y'all would like to do after that. So I shall turn it over to you. I mean, for what it's worth, you know, you guys did a whole lot of destroying the place. So
Yeah.
you know,
No, it's not that much.
They'll buff right out. I promise.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys tell me what you know, how you want to pick this place apart, if you want to pick this place apart, and where you want to go from here.
Anything that's shiny that's not nailed down, I think Celeste should stuff in her wings. We should sell for a massive profit later.
Yes. I know. When we left off, Celeste and Mia were heading up the ladder to go, pilfer. Look for shinies.
Yes, the upper room. I guess that room was probably the least destroyed on account of, I think there's just yeah.
There's 2 holes in the floor. That's it.
Well, yeah, there's
and one in the roof.
Holes that aren't so there. Oh no, wait! There's an extra hole in the floor from the moonbeam.
Yeah.
But okay, so there's 3 holes in the floor that aren't supposed to be there, and the area around the skylight in the ceiling got
Right.
kind of blasted open.
Yeah, well, and Karen created a pit in the downstairs room with shatter. So.
Well, yes, no, we know that one already. Karen just destroyed the downstairs floor.
So.
Would it technically be considered a single floor now because there is no floor?
Well, I mean,
Well,
yeah,
there's a little bit.
This room has a conversation pit now.
Finn is also gonna head upstairs because he wants to make sure that there's not anything important ritually up there.
Could one call it an atrium? I haven't even started drinking yet.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I haven't.
I mean, Finn, as you head upstairs into the room that you have not actually looked into yet, well, other than looking up through the
I mean,
hole.
poking his head at through the floor.
You look around at this room now, and it occurs to you that nothing here feels particularly permanent. The furnishings are fine, but fairly generic and impersonal. And the tables that haven't been upended by people have still some books and papers stacked, like people have been working at them. So it looks very much like a working office, though potentially not intended to be a permanent place. Oh, if you would like me to get you guys up there, I can certainly do that. And also turn off the combat tracker. Whee! Sure. Who all wants to be upstairs right now?
Aaron's going up.
Whee!
Celeste.
Sam's going up.
Mia.
How
Okay.
the folks downstairs get.
Oh my God, there's
If you
way too
in the
many
pit,
Sams.
how you get up?
Goodbye,
yeah.
extra Sams.
Karen's in the pit.
Yeah.
In the pit, Sam's in the pit.
L's in the pit.
L's
can
in the
probably
pit.
Climb up just fine.
L's rummaging through his backpack real quick. Come on, where is it? I know I have one.
I have ropes and pitons, so
I have a piton.
I mean, if L stands on Karen's shoulders, he's halfway up the wall, right?
well, that's what I was thinking. We can have Sam stand on Karen's shoulders, and then L can climb up and stand on.
Oh, gee, I
Sam's
don't know.
On
That
Sam's shoulders.
sounds
And
like
then
an
climb.
ability check to me. Boy, if we're gonna make you a tower, I'm hearing an ability check.
Who's on whose shoulders?
So we have Karen as the base, Sam in the middle of the pyramid, L's climbing to the top.
Yeah, she's got this.
Yeah, Sam make a strength check. L's gonna need some kind of dexterity.
Oh yeah, Sam's got this. 23.
Yeah.
Karen?
And Karen's in the middle.
No, Karen's at
Oh,
the bottom.
Karen's on the bottom.
Oh, Karen.
Sam's
yeah,
in the middle.
you're gonna need a pretty good strength check here too. Puts Big Wolf on shoulders.
Why can't I roll?
Questions. I don't know.
There we go.
The game.
14.
Cool. L. Sam.
Karen, you good, bud?
I need
As he's like grunting and
I need Elle and Sam to make dexterity saving throws.
uh-oh. A 9.
Oh no.
23.
So Elle, as you climb up this tower and Karen gets a little shaky at the bottom, give me acrobatics.
All 3 of us?
No, just Elle.
22 to acrobatics.
Yeah, cool. So Elle, you manage to, like, as you start to feel the tower go beneath you, launch yourself off of Sam's
I can do a
shoulders
thing.
and kind of get one more good foothold in off the wall and bounce yourself up the out of the pit as Sam and Karen kind of collapse in a heap on top of each other.
Now that I'm up here, I'm going to take out my piton and hammer
Oh.
and drive the piton into the stone floor and tie my rope to it and then hang the other end down so they can climb up.
All I'm gonna say is I blame Sam. It was Sam's tail that tickled Karen's nose.
You're the one that wanted
You
to be
keep
the
telling yourself
base.
that story.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And y'all, no one can challenge me on this.
Oh, yep.
He has no dogs in this fight, eh?
While this very funny chaos is going on, before Celeste goes upstairs, up the ladder, she's going to sit in a corner and get out her book and do some mumbling, write some stuff on the ground, and cast detect magic as a ritual.
Sure.
And giggle the whole time she's watching. You are funny.
I mean, okay. Well, that will takes you some time.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah. So
So it's an office space, but like, is there any, you know, paperwork or that, like, is there any stuff
yes,
of any
yes.
importance?
So on one of the tables, you find a leather bound notebook. And you
Be right back,
find
guys.
yeah, no problem.
Okay.
That as you start to flip through it, there it starts off with more field notes, and Let me give you some of them, for which I will also read. For where are we? What is best? Yes. Field notes coming at you. Cool. First set of notes reads: the boundary here is not thin in the way we anticipated. There's resistance, elastic, almost gentle, like pressure applied to water rather than a wall. Subjects introduced to the medium do not cross. They hesitate. Several reported the same sensation prior to collapse. I felt like something was asking me to stay. This is unacceptable. Thresholds should invite passage. As you continue flipping through the notebook, you find some other sketches of interest coming at you here.
Cool. You're gonna put them all in that.
Yes, I'm going to read them for everybody else too, but yes.
Are there actual pictures of them?
I'm not that creative. I could probably make some pictures for you.
It's just one.
There is a crude copy of a druidic diagram that Finn, as you look at it, you can tell is clearly misunderstood. And it is notated: root binds stone, stone binds water, water reflects sky. Why repeat this 3 times? Is it a focus mantra or symbolic redundancy? There are notes in a second set of handwriting. No, it's not a spell, it's a warning.
Does Finn recognize the sigil or whatever it is that is written down, or the root bind stone something water reflects sky that's written down?
Other than recognizing the runes, like this particular pattern is not something that Finn probably would have seen before. Where?
Excuse me for a bit.
No, you're fine. I have like a gazillion notes on things.
But you can't find the note that you need.
Yeah. Oh God, where did it go? Okay. Yes.
Wait a minute. Does the drawing look anything like whatever the hell that thing was at the bottom of the lake?
Yes. It does seem to be laid out much the same as what Finn saw at the bottom of the lake.
Okay.
Where did this go? That's that. Okay. Working. Okay. Well, I can. Okay. Great. Fine. That's fine. There is one as you the towards the end of this notebook, you find one other page that oh, sorry, I didn't post the thing. One other page of interest. Here we go. Oh, this pastes terribly from OneNote. All right. And this page, there's a header on the page that says, regarding the hollow anchor site. The location was selected based on a convergence of markers recorded in the Elder maps and corroborated by astral bleed readings from the Veil fragment recovered last season. Initial projections suggested the site functioned as a threshold, a place where the boundary between realms thins naturally. This supported our hypotheses that early orders achieved persistence beyond death here, rather than mere communion. However, continued excavation and experimentation suggest a contradiction in the original design. The runic arrays do not open outward. They stabilize inward. Rather than facilitating ascension, the structure appears intended to prevent drift, to anchor travelers who move between realms, not elevate them. This may explain our failures. Subjects exposed to refined reagents exhibit heightened astral sensitivity but catastrophic identity collapse. Persistence is achieved only when foreign entities are introduced, which is an unacceptable dependency. Notably, the surrounding druidic iconography emphasizes return, wholeness, and refusal. This runs counter to our intended application. Conclusion: the druids did not seek immortality here, they sought containment. Further progress may require consultation with surviving circles. Through such contact presents ideological and logistical risks. There was a set of initials that seemed to be scraped away. on the same page, written in the margins. Whoops. Are a few notes. Oh, for the love of God, please post the thing. Notes
Sorry
in the
about that. What
margin.
did I miss?
The veil reacts unpredictably near the pool, as if seeking a specific resonance. Astral signatures recorded do not match our test subjects. One reading suggests prior use from the far side long ago. And if the circles yet live, they may know what we broke.
Yeah, what?
Celeste, as you
Like,
cast your ritual, giving everybody or giving Finn some time to digest what he's been reading.
Finn found a book of lots of notes and words. Dean was asking. It's in the chat.
You can see from your vantage point over the hole in the ground that the sword that Sam picked up is glowing quite magically fierce. There are various little trinkets around that have appeared to at least have been touched by magic. Nothing other than sorry, let me make, before I say that, let me just make sure I'm not going to end up retconning myself 5 minutes from now.
I'd have to go upstairs to see anything up there.
Sure.
So, Celeste will look at Sam. You might want to be careful with the sword. You might want me to identify the sword at some point soon. I'm more than happy to do that, but just
Sure.
be careful.
Sam looks at Celeste and tilts her head, kind of blinks her eyes a couple of times and goes, "It's a black sword."
It's a magic sword, and it is lighting up like Christmas, lighting up a lot. It's very shiny.
Uh-huh.
It's
It
really
is.
shiny.
I don't
Not
think Celeste would know would have any sort of winter solstice holiday
right.
because they
That's
don't
why
have
I stopped
seasons in
myself,
the astral plane.
and that's why as a player, I was like, wait, yes,
but no,
it's very shiny. Though, let's see.
I mean,
one second.
in the room that you're in, you would note that there is there's a cloak.
Oh, I do know it's School of Magic. That's whatever I
Sure.
see. I can tell it's School of Magic.
Wait. Oh God. Now you're gonna make
Wait,
me
no,
try.
if an effect was created by a spell you learn in the spell School Magic.
Okay.
See if they are around creatures or objects in the area that bear the magic. That's only okay. So School Magic is only for an effect that was created by a spell.
Yeah. So you can see that there is a cloak hanging on the wall opposite opposite the bed, that is glowing with some magic.
Ooh.
You notice that in one of the drawers of one of the best one of the bedside tables, that there's a glow coming from one of the drawers that's slightly cracked open.
Oh, she beelines for that. She grab up the cloak too. And everything, she's like, "Oh, Finn's still upstairs." So everything like just takes a cloak. It gets shoved in the pocket. Like looking around, you saw, nobody saw nothing. Figure that one out
cool.
later.
Well, in that case, if you're actually poking through the drawers, you're going to get 3 vials of 2 that look the same, 1 that looks different.
4 blood vials.
Do they look like the one that she got told was blood?
Oh no, 2 of them contain a pink liquid, and one of them contains a very dark, not happy looking liquid.
I wonder what would happen if Celeste drank one of the pink ones.
All right, those will all 3 of those will go into the pocket for identification later as well. And then she'll there's nothing else in this room. She'll head upstairs before the spell wears off.
Sure.
Up the ladder, I should say.
We're in the room that's up the ladder.
No, I was in the room downstairs.
Celeste was downstairs still.
The bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she's heading upstairs. Or up the ladder.
Cool. Given that Elle has attached a rope, I would imagine at this point, Karen and Sam, and anybody else still stuck in the bottom of the pit have been able to work their way out. Are you guys also picking your way upstairs?
See.
Sam says yes. Yeah, Elle will follow upstairs.
Cool. I mean, it doesn't really matter should you wish to be on the map or not. As everybody piles into the room, Finn is visibly displeased that his reading has been interrupted by everybody else. Celeste, you see one other on a table with not currently occupied by Finn, a small glowing ring, glowing with magic vision ring. The ring itself is not actually glowing.
Celeste looks over at Finn with the book and is like, and then makes picks her way carefully,
around the holes
around
in
the
the floor.
holes. Go check out the ring. Like the ring.
Somebody trying to be sneaky?
Yes, I will even roll for stealth on this one. Even though I have nothing in stealth. She is totally trying to sneak by Finn on this one.
All right. Hang on. That's what? Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
I still can't figure out how your Celeste rolls are like mapped to a weird player. They're mapped to my test.
Who? What? What the hell? When did that happen?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that one out. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Why is
Odd.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Let's see. User
24 perception from Al.
Elle even in the upstairs room?
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
she
behind
wasn't. She
Celeste.
wasn't trying to sneak by Elle though.
There it goes.
Well, if I
He's
change,
just monitoring her technique.
Mhm.
Finn is busy with the notebook.
Mhm. Yeah. Celeste goes and swipes the ring.
yeah, you pick up this ring. It is a black iron ring with an inscription on the inside.
Ooh.
The inscription says, "By thorn and blood we tend the garden."
Hmm. Weird.
Wasn't there an inscription on the altar in that room where there was like one or two acolytes?
Yes, there was. I'll go find it. Where is it? Oh, no, that's not it. Yes. The inscription read, "The rose grows where blood is shed, and through the blood we ascend."
Alright.
Through rose and thorn something?
No, the ring. Thorn and blood we tend the garden. Oh, the ring? Figure that one out here later. And she will poke around to see if there is any, non-magical shinies in the room as well. Trying not to disturb Finn in the process.
I have to imagine that Elle and Sam are also poking around at this point too. Yeah, unless you guys have other.
Oh, definitely.
Elle is definitely poking around.
Eh,
You have a -1 to investigation?
Why do you think whenever it comes to investigations, sometimes Sam just doesn't even try?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Because when it comes to stabbing, she's always first.
Fair.
Sam finds a box that Sam can't open.
At least not without a sword.
Sure, that is always an option. Um,
When we get there, I'll be happy to ask what kind of material this box is made out of.
it's. I mean, it's a wooden lockbox. It's locked. Um, as Elle starts poking around,
Sam got a 19 to try to
it,
try to pick the lock.
Sam got a 19 to try to pick the lock. Why do you have advantage?
Sam even have lock picking tools?
Sam has a sword.
Yeah, sword.
She's just going to try to stick her dagger into it and go, I got this. I've seen him do it a million times. Pop. Got it.
Sam, with a 19, goes, I don't need no stinking lockpicks, and shoves the dagger in the seam and pops it open to find the quite worthy treasure of a bunch of pay records and shipping receipts and a partially destroyed ledger.
Sam's ears falls back on her head as she gives out an audible whimper.
Oh, no
And
words.
I found you things.
Finn likes the words.
As Elle's poking around, Elle finds a velvet lined box that that is not actually locked. And it contains a handful of blood red garnets that ultimately are worth about 250 gold total. And a moonstone that seems to have some druidic carvings in it. And as all three of you continue to poke around for
Wonder if I use my own
Karen's
character sheet,
around
whether it'll.
somewhere. But in any event, you find five you find it yet another chest that contains about 5,000 gold. Clearly,
Does Karen need to roll investigation?
No, I mean, I haven't really given.
Can someone make notes about that? About the loot in the fan chat, please?
I'm working on it.
Karen,
I also am adding the
Questions?
party loot.
I guess the question that I have for Karen is, what is Karen most interested in looking for? Like, is Karen interested in looking at the documents and or is Karen looking for something else here? What is spiking Karen's interest in this place?
I guess artifacts from the Black Rose.
Oh, you mean like a ring?
Oh, you mean like a ring and a cloak that that Celeste has been snatching up?
No, I guess documents at this point. Like, is there any like hidden documents in Hidden Chamber from
sure.
What's his nuts wolf?
Are you going to mention looking for like a hidden chamber?
No.
Okay. The map will stay hidden then.
Hey, I did one better than
And afterwards, I'm going to say, has anybody found anything weird?
Has anybody found anything weird?
Celeste will slide up to Karen and say,
Like a button or a map?
"Things." She'll whisper to him, "Things. I'll let you know here."
I found the party like some gems.
Gems. Any diamonds by any chance?
No, these ones were garnets.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
As
silvery one's pretty though.
As Karen's picking
Like when she
around
showed.
also some documents,
Point out that 5,000 gold is really, really, really difficult to be secretive about. That's a lot of
I forgot that there's 6 of you. Well, you know, math is math. Party gold is party gold.
It's yep.
okay.
Party gold is party gold, and party gold is
Look,
also
the
elf
way that Elle said that, I
Yeah.
found some gems. What else did you find, Elle?
Nothing.
Look, it's all in the party gold inventory. Okay?
Nice.
And somebody else beat me to the 5K, but I was literally typing it in when it popped up.
Gotta be faster.
All right. So, Karen, as you start poking around some of the documents, you find another ledger. This one seems to be more, I mean, clearly you had a thing with the supplies guys earlier. So finding supplies ledgers. Notes about reagent shipments confirmed from Aurea and Northern Patrie. Glassware losses exceed tolerance. Funny story. Veil fragment stored below the waterline per instruction. And additional notes. Local flora shows abnormal resilience. Attempts to remove root structures resulted in structural collapse of test chamber 3. Recommend working with the growth rather than against it. Stone markings beneath the lake remain unchanged despite abrasion, acid, and chisel. This suggests deliberate permanence rather than ritual flourish. In the
I did this part of the adventure backwards.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You find another note fragment. Oh, come on. I hate the way stuff pastes from OneNote. It tries to paste everything as images. It's very weird. I don't understand how it does that. Here is a note fragment. You assured us the convergence would grant stability. Instead, we are observing anchoring without ascent. Souls linger, bodies decay. The fiends complain of confinement. This place does not make vessels, it rejects them. If the druids designed this, then they did so as wardens, not aspirants. We need clarity, or we need a new site.
Karen found it, yeah?
Yes. And what would your searching of one of these sites be without yet another note like the following. Oops. Trial 17, medium infused with refined astral residue reacts violently when introduced near the runic floor. Subject exhibited immediate dissonance, memories surfacing without identity cohesion. The medium should facilitate merging. Instead, it appears to strip excess influence. Hypothesis: the runes were designed to prevent possession, not death. Because what would be more of your searching without more trials of pink goo? Um, you find one last. What?
Nothing.
There's so much going on here. uh,
So,
we'll cross that.
side
We'll
note
cross
to
that bridge in a
everyone
minute. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to apologize to fucking everyone here because I've been completely forgetting about some items that I got a year ago, and they wouldn't have been helpful.
Welcome to long haul D&D
Huh?
campaigns.
Yeah. I figured them out though.
As you continue to poke through things, Karen, you find one last note of interest, and it is titled "Final Site Assessment," and it reads. I can't type and say this at the same time. It's really hard. Recommendation: abandon the veins. Continued operation risks attracting attention from local circles. Worse, the site's purpose is antithetical to our objectives. Whatever was sealed here remains sealed and increasingly aware of interference. This place was meant to be remembered, not used.
Karen's gonna go to Finn and gonna ask Finn if he
Wants to compare notes.
wants to compare notes and if he knows where this specific circle is that they're talking about, so we can go and release this thing and fight it. That's what Karen is thinking right now. He wants to fight things.
Elle is going to go over with the druidic writings and be like, "Ben, I found these. They look like your people's stuff."
What did
You
Elle find that
people.
was druidic?
Elle found a moonstone with
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that he was giving him stone. Oh, Ben looks up from the book, the notebook. And he does not look pleased. And he's comparing the notes, and then he looks up when Elle presents him with a rock, and he takes the rock, the moonstone. All right, Alex, what's on the moonstone?
The moonstone is just it is just the runic inscription for our goddess of the moon.
That's a proper shiny.
So in
As Seth says
runic,
that, Elle looks over like, I know what you've done.
so in
Left ear
druidic,
switch.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
it has Ramphine.
Yes.
Does Finn know of like ritual purposes where they would call on Dramphine? Like where the druids would call on Dramphine?
I think that it would not be something that Finn certainly had experienced in his own education training at this point. It would probably seem like an oddity to him.
Frowns at that, and he stashes it in his bag. And he goes back to reading the notes from that Karen found. He's like, and he points to the sketch in the notebook. Like, I think it might be this one. No, I'm pretty sure it's this one. But if this entire site was built, he something, or I'm not sure it's a specific entity. The veil is more like the barrier protecting our world from fiend, dark. That's why they don't just show up whenever they like. Certain places point. And I think that's what this is here at Varnhold. It's it's a place of power due to the convergence of the ley lines. But
Is it a junction? Like a junction?
I think so.
So it could take you other places.
Uh, wait a minute. Does junction mean something? Is that a specific reference?
Yeah, the junctions are way gates between worlds on Beast
Got it.
World.
Got it.
And there's each facet within the junction takes you somewhere else.
Got it. No, not like those. It's natural lines of power. There was a map that we saw.
Ley lines? What?
Yes, the ley line. We saw a map. And
Unless shoulders slump and she goes back to snooping.
there's a conjunction of ley lines here. I personally, as the player, don't remember exactly what it was we been read, but I remember that it was important.
No. Please makes me go find something else that we did before.
Heal here is protects the world.
Above the table, wasn't the heart tree on a ley line, and that's where the pink ooze was trying to infiltrate or something?
Well, it was a site, yeah.
Trying to remember what else was the site. It was that temple back in Erin.
Yes.
And now there's this
Well, this is
cave.
like
Okay, there's
where
something.
we were intentionally going. And then there's another mountain site that I can't, like, we didn't go there. It talks about the path being sealed or something. But we didn't go there. We went to the Varnhold Vein.
Mhm.
Unless I'm wrong, Alex, and the Varnhold Vein that's sealed.
No, you're correct. You're in Varnhold.
Right, but there's something else sealed.
Yes, there was another site. I'd have to go find. I need to go find it.
Didn't we pass the turnoff, like, on our way to
Yep.
Varnhold? We passed it,
Yep.
right? Like, we passed the path for it.
Yes.
It was like, don't go that way. Here there be danger.
The journey. Hang on. Just go back in time enough in Alex's notes. Okay.
Like, I know it's not the words that were used, but my brain got the impression that it's very helpfully supplying to me now. Like, basically the roof of the world or something.
Yes. Yes. I will go. I have to go find it again.
But like, it's sealed already. Like, they blocked it off. They were like, nope, don't go there.
It wasn't Arya.
Okay.
What?
I'm sure I can find it at some. I just have to go back through all of my notes. But if you guys want to continue, I can keep looking.
Right. So
Yeah.
so Finn is explaining to Karen, like, and apparently Celeste a little bit. They were trying, they were trying to use the power of this site and access to Devale here, but it didn't work the way they wanted it because of what the ancient druids had already built here. Need to go back into the lake.
The lake?
He,
The water? Okay.
yes. Also, Alex,
Yes. What's up?
so his intelligence is not amazing, but his wisdom is high. Based on what those notes say, especially the trials stuff, all the talk about identity when mixed with the different um the the the, the combination liquids or whatever and the stuff that they were doing,
Mm-hmm.
are the test subjects like are their identities like gone?
From the notes that you've been looking at, it is not readily apparent other than they seem to lose identity in this transformation, whether they're
That
there
definitely
there's
the
no
fiends are like trapped in their body.
yes. um the I mean, assuming this is something that Finn is actually thinking about as he's processing
Yeah.
this information, um it would probably occur to Finn um that there's an interesting missing or lack of data in that there don't seem to be any notes on reversing the process or trying to fix the trying to undo, like all
Right.
of the
They
notes
don't give a shit.
all of the notes are we're just plowing forward full steam ahead.
Right. Their goal is not about fixing the test subjects or stabilizing them or anything. Their only goal is like accessing the other side of the barrier for like ascension. Insight. I'm trying to like utilize Finn's insight about the problem of the test subjects downstairs. Because this is some really disturbing shit he's reading.
Yeah.
That it wasn't disturbing any other time he's read the test subject notes, but how each time they manage to get worse.
Yeah. um what how do you want to proceed?
Everyone just
I take it that we picked this place clean.
um there uh there are a few more notes that Finn probably picks up in this journal. Let me give you those.
them to me already.
No, I mean there's more. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Yes. Results from the hollow root strain continue to exceed expectations. Vessel resilience improved, though mental degradation persists. Directive reaffirmed. My role is containment and refinement, not theological interpretation. The higher circles debate eternity. I will forge the tools. And another delay. The Baron's interference, they say. Whether leash or shield, I cannot tell. Either way, we adjust. And of note in Sam's locked box of papers that Sam didn't care about, is one quite formal note. Which reads, the Baron's presence complicates matters. His agents move without pattern, sometimes disrupting supply, sometimes smoothing it. Whether he seeks oversight or obstruction remains unclear. Proceed as though watched.
Neat.
And pinned to the wall, which I will actually mark up for you in the future so that you have it, is an updated map or a notated map of Beast World as you know it. I can spell. Noted of particular interest. It is mapped with pins, notes, and coded symbols. Many locations are crossed out, others circled, some marked dormant. Varnhold Veins is marked as productive and compromised. There is a mark up in the north that reads Northern Seats awaiting approval. There is a mark to the far south that says Coastal Influence Stable. And there is a mark near Louvain that says Capital Deferred.
Who wants a beach vacation, people?
Been
At this point, to answer Sam's question, you find lots of various other notes, paperwork, supplies, more testing notes, things along the same lines that you have seen before. And logs of day-to-day operation in the stronghold. Nothing that jumps out any more than what you already have.
Sam is going to turn to Finn and Karen and be like, okay, we should go and make sure that that other person is okay, that we told them that we'd kill everybody and come back too.
oh right.
Everybody's dead.
I think there's a lot of people in this mountain we locked in.
Yeah, we should probably go do something.
There were some really nice beds downstairs. We could take a nap. We could. I think it might be nap time.
I think nap time is great. Karen is out of spell slots and almost died.
Did die technically, but it's cool.
No,
you didn't.
No, I
die.
didn't die.
You,
became
you
very
were
strong.
very, very, very darn close.
I was
When
just
you
like,
go
Passed out in the middle of a
down,
fight.
you're unconscious. You're not dead. You're only
a
He
dead
passed.
if you fail your
I
death thing.
I know. I'm just
He
poking
went
fun. at the poor
unresponsive.
yes,
Not-
I went unresponsive for a period of time.
Not dead yet.
Time yet. It's just a
Yes,
flesh
you are.
wound.
Great. Yeah. Whatever you would like to do, just let me know.
We would not be heroes if we did not bask in our glory after saving the world again.
And by bask in our glory, you mean sleep.
Wait.
Yes.
I have a thing. And Celeste opens her wing and she starts rummaging around and she, taking out random. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. And she pulls out a bottle. I've never been allowed to touch this stuff. Yes, it's
Is it
my parents.
pink? Oh, it's not one of the bottles she just found. It's a different bottle.
Correct.
Yes. I'm saving this for a special occasion. It was from my dad's cabinet. I was never allowed to touch it, but I know it makes you giggle when you drink it.
Immediately opens the bottle
Yes,
and
the
points to the
very
entire thing.
dangerous
I was just
giggle
waiting for you to
potion.
take it.
It's a bottle of liquor.
The very dangerous giggle potion. Yeah, you should not have that. You
Hey,
should let us have that.
But they
now.
always said they pull one out when they said it was time to celebrate. So here you go.
She can have a little. It's fine.
I knew I liked this bat.
You know, it's like rubbing a baby's gums with whiskey while they're teething. It's fine, just a little bit.
Water
Ah,
time.
come on, Karen.
I said just
She's
I'm not
she's
the one
had
that
it her entire life and was told not to touch it, and you're only going to give her a sip of her daddy's liquor?
I never said that I wasn't going to give her any of it. It's hers. She can do with it what she wants. All I'm saying is it's fine. Just moderation. It's okay.
Right, we will moderately split this bottle half and half. Come on, Celeste. And she throws her arm around the bat and subsequently grabs the bottle from her hand in a joyous, we are going to find a place to go and celebrate and sleep.
Karen rushes after him. Not without me, you're not.
Oh boy.
Elle kind of hangs back. Yes, drink. Drink the whole bottle and pass out.
Elle, if I
What?
wake up with marker faces all over my armor again, I will literally kill you.
Not what I was thinking about.
No, he's planning
You
on
just
robbing.
gave him an idea.
It took me forever to get the smiley face off of my sword. From Mirror's Edge. So I think we retire to a safe fish area.
Monster.
As we pass going, I guess we're going to go to the rooms on the next level
Yeah.
down.
Whew.
As we pass by that creature thing, Celeste will look to Finn. Did you want me to try to talk to it? Yeah, now or later or I don't know
Yeah.
if it'd work, but I could try.
You can try. Be very careful.
Only problem is I have maybe at the tomorrow thing. I mean, it looks like it's fine for right now, but it's not going anywhere. I have to touch it to be able to. I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure I had to touch it to be able to talk to it.
If that's the case, I'm gonna say no.
I'll back you up.
Are you guys thinking so on the floor that was the bedroom with those last few cells, there are 4 rather nicely appointed rooms here. And I mean, of course, you have been through and seen multiple bunk rooms and other spaces on lower levels. So, 'tis up to you where you would like to spend the night, or
Claim this one.
spend spend a long rest.
Yeah. I'm claiming this one.
I mean, you don't have to specifically tell me, oh, I want this room. It is mostly just are you kind of like staying on this level and a couple of you are sharing rooms? Or are you finding a bunk room and everybody's sleeping together? Like, that's all.
Have we figured out if the pool is safe or is it alchemic in nature?
Okay. Everything Finn was able to ascertain about the pool, short of casting detect
Elle gets in the
magic,
pool.
is that the pool was just a fucking pool.
The pool is a fucking pool. I don't.
Elle,
It's like before you even finish, just Elle gets in the pool.
Elle finds it quite warm and relaxing.
Aaron also gets in the pool.
You know,
Yeah.
One way or
y'all-
another, it was going to be a hot tub. Whether I had to cast Green Flame Blade and just continue to dunk it in until it warmed up, or it was just magical in general.
you
So,
know, I always used to think about, or not used to, I still do. I always think about hot tubs as like human soup, and now I'm trying to picture a bunch of big furry animals getting in a hot tub.
Furry soup.
Celeste is not liking the
anthropomorphic
smell.
soup.
Not liking the smell at all.
Right?
It's yucky water. Not.
Elle
Like,
casts
no.
prestidigitation now.
Wet dog.
Karen just goes, "L, prestidigitation, buddy."
Always. First on us, then on the water, then again on us.
Well, yeah, you have yourselves, for those that want it, a little bit of a hot tub party.
We checked
Yes.
those
Feeling
2 rooms, right? They were empty. They were
correct.
Oh, we
nicer,
checked all of these rooms.
Yes,
but
all
they
of
were
these.
empty.
Correct. All of the rooms on this floor were empty. Um. Yeah. For those that wish a little bit of a hot tub party, a little bit of celebration, you feel pretty comfortable in Finn's earth molding and keeping sealed doors sealed in places below you. You know,
Like we don't have plenty of food, given we raided their.
nobody's come running you know, at the sound of all of the fighting, and certainly at Karen's blasting through the floor. So
Baby.
As Elle casts prestidigitation, he also slightly scents the water to a light lavender scent.
Yeah, there we go.
That's my woo.
So for those of you who choose to partake, a well-deserved little bit of celebration. I guess at this point, you know, if people have other business that they want to take care of, now is the time. Other than that, given that there's 4 rooms and 7 of you, just tell me who's camping with who.
I would think that the girls would stay together.
I mean, I was gonna like see if we can go down to the kitchen and I can actually cook something in a kitchen instead of over a fire, but whatever we want to do. So the
That
downstairs rooms are open.
kitchen food.
You certainly can, as as a small reminder, you did while the kitchen is free, you did lock some cult members in the dining hall that was down there.
Hey,
But
L.
yeah, the kitchen is
Spirit combat. I
two
hear
floors
loot.
down.
I hear
Oh.
the call of loot.
You guys are going to leave me out of it again? No.
Are you going to be quiet this time?
Click. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Too much to hope for.
You have already gotten to kill at least twice as much as I got to stab.
Oh, we're counting.
That's as much as I can.
It's mildly terrifying. Karen hears this interaction, she doesn't even want to kill. She just wants to stab things. Why am I in the party with the stabby wolf?
Because of the murder rabbit. Also, you still owe me money?
Karen is just mumbling this to himself. He's not actually saying this aloud.
Elle's right there and has rather large ears.
I am aware I still owe you money, okay? You can have my share of the fucking gold from this whole thing. We're even now.
There, you've now made the gold divisible by 5.
We each
Okay.
get shiny?
No.
Huh?
You've already taken more than your share of shinies. Like I didn't see you.
Oh, right. Yeah. I have to do a thing. And she sits down and at the side of the pool and pulls out the book and pulls out all the fun stuff she got. And I'll do a identify on everything.
Yes.
So we know what it is we got.
Speaking of Elle, how much do I owe you still? I've lost track. Above the
Your
table.
share.
James.
Oh, above the table. It was like 750.
Okay.
And she'll look at Sam. Would you like me to find out some more about that sword?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Okay. So the sword,
Hey,
the
Alex,
Yes.
No matter how much I hold it, it's still cold.
Celeste is wearing
I'm sorry. It was 200.
Is Celeste wearing that scarf thing she got?
Oh shit. So yeah, I still would actually have some gold to spend then.
Oh, believe
Yeah.
me, well, there are
The-
things that I haven't
the
forgot
veil
about.
thing.
That
Yes.
to me,
Yes, there are things that I haven't forgot about. Believe me, I'm paying attention to who's wearing what.
I am terrified.
You should.
Yes, Celeste still has that veil thing. What's it called?
so it's a good thing Celeste didn't like hop in the hot tub.
Huh?
Because Finn read
Why?
a thing.
What? Kelly is confused.
I don't know. Well, I guess it is a question of how much Finn has shared with everybody else. So, are you actually going to go be murder hobos?
I feel like we should probably do a flip a coin thing. We're so close to leveling up. We sleep and then we go and kill? I'm kidding. Maybe.
Fine.
Karen, I know you want to go kill, but
It's
you already said that your like magic is tapped.
Yeah. I still got my my most useful stuff. Not the flashy showy shit. I still got the useful stuff though.
Emily. Are you
Everyday mundane?
talking
What?
about the Veil of the Hollow Star?
Yeah.
Okay.
the
as
the grin
as
that's on Alex's face right now is this.
as you all
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to. I'm not. Guess
as
yes,
you
you are
all
very pleased with yourself. Aren't you glad that there's somebody in the group paying attention who could put all your little fragments together?
um
DMs
as
appreciate that shit.
um as you celebrate, um Lyrillith looks at all of you and says quite matter-of-factly and quite tired, "It is a well-deserved victory. I do not have the energy to celebrate with you, and I will go find a place to turn in for now." And she makes her way to one of the rooms and picks a bed and crashes out.
Okay.
Alright, so the sword, the little iron ring, and the robe. That
Mhm.
what does Celeste discover?
About how do you mean?
I I did identify as a ritual um
Oh, I totally
on
I totally missed that.
yes,
Cool. We go pull up that stuff.
which
Hang
gives me
on.
you learn whether an ongoing spell affects the item, are created by a
The
spell, or natural name, all that
yeah,
fun
yeah,
stuff.
the ring that you picked up is the signet of assignment. Um it is um the magic that it is enchanted with um is all it does is mark the wearer as authorized, um and um uh and from this, give me a intelligence. Yeah, give me an intelligence roll.
Okay, fun. Just very intelligent.
I mean,
Ability check
or
or
arcana would probably be okay also.
okay, I can do Arcana. 18.
Yeah, um you get the sense that this is almost like a pass key, um and um might be useful as a future infiltration tool.
Hold up. This one's a key. I don't know to what. That's a key. Something.
Let's see. You
I'm gonna
also
say Finn is not where she is. Like he is. He is like thinking real hard and doing some meditation. So doesn't he is not present to
not
hear
not mentally
Celeste
present.
and to observe that she suddenly has new shit.
Yes, the cloak that you picked up is the mantle of the Black Rose. This is an item that we'll have to create. It gives a +1 bonus to AC as long as you're not wearing heavy armor. And once per long rest, when you are hit by an attack, you can impose disadvantage on that attack. It does require attunement. Here is information.
Info dump. Yay!
She's like, ooh, this is interesting. You know, I like this better than this little Veily thing. Somebody want this? It don't really work that well.
Yes.
Which I think one better think L before one accepts the things that Celeste is offering. Make sure that it's actually what you want. So I believe that Celeste is offering not the cloak.
Yeah, she's offering the gossip, the Veil of Hollow Star.
If one is already wearing a cloak, can they wear the veil as well?
Well, the veil is like one of them. It's just like a head thing, scarf thingy. But she's trying to be nice and not hoard things. Well, so and if anybody wants this shimmery thing, I mean it's pretty, but someone can have it if they want it.
No, I want the cloak.
Oh,
I'll take the veil.
He already
Karen will.
I don't want the cloak for the abilities of the cloak. I want the cloak to be able to pretend to be a member of the cult.
don't you have a bunch of those already?
Low-level people's cloaks. I want somebody higher up.
He wants to feel important, Celeste. It's okay.
Here, then take the ring. It's a ring of authority, and it will, yeah. And just it even has a inscription inside. See?
Sure, I'll take the ring.
And what about the sword that Sam has?
But doesn't identify require you to actually handle the thing?
Yes.
I have to touch it, yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess have you
I'm not
convinced
tuning with it. I just
have
need
you
to.
convinced Sam to let you play with the sword?
Fondle the sword.
Sure. Yes. At the beginning, she asked, and Sam
Okay,
said yes.
I clearly have missed these things. It's okay. Yeah. So Celeste, when you pick up the sword from Sam, it again feels extremely cold, and you get a very a feeling of hostility directed at you.
It is a bad sword. She
And
thinks.
the what you get from Identify as you sit with it a minute is almost like it doesn't know what it is. Like, it is a feeling of brokenness and bad resonance. And ever so slightly in the background of the hostility and this dissonance, you feel a faint yearning to be whole again. In that that is really all you get from it, other than a feeling of it's not meant for you.
She snatches her hand back and kind of shakes it. That's a very weird sword. I would be very careful with that sword. I would not sleep with that sword if I was you. Just saying. And so let's tell Sam all that she figured out from it.
Sam would like to roll insight just to see if she can feel if this sword wants her to be its wielder or if it's not the right sword for her. Kind of feel to it.
Sure.
Because it sounds really weird to Sam that a sword can have feelings.
And a lot of them, like a lot, like layers, like onion layers, lots.
You got all that from a sword? It's a sword.
It's a magic sword. There's a big difference.
Sam, with the insight of 3, looks down at the black sword and goes, okay.
You know what we could do? We could give it to let El or
Karen.
Karen sleep with
Yeah.
it and for
Hey.
the night. And
Hey, Karen. Karen.
Yeah. I was actually about to ask about the table. I was about to ask if I could see the sword.
I already have 2. Do you want one?
Anybody else remembering Grog's sword?
Oh, technically I have 3.
Yeah,
have
I'm totally. That's in the back of my brain right now.
Yeah, technically I already
Above
have
the
3
table.
swords.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out and touch the sword, Alex, and see what I see.
Like in are you I guess my question is, how are you, like, are you literally just going to touch it? Are you probing it magically? Like, what's your MO?
I would like to do an investigation arcana check on it. Not an investigation arcana, sorry, just an arcana check.
Okay.
Do it to look at it magically to see what it is while holding the sword.
Yeah.
See if it speaks to me.
Give us an arcana roll.
That really doesn't fucking help me at all. What the fuck, man?
Nope.
I even have advantage on arcana checks when it comes to fucking magic, and I still scored fucking 10.
Oh my goodness.
They're the same
Bad
3.
dice.
Yeah, cool. You is this the first time that Karen has picked up the sword? I don't remember.
Correct.
Yes.
Cool. So you feel the same deep coldness and the faint hostility that the blade seems to bear. Given that well, can Karen read druidic inscriptions?
Karen can read all languages.
Read anything.
Great.
Yes.
Right.
Jackals are broken.
No. Karen notices the inscription on the blade that is written in druidic, although it appears like at least like somebody attempted to change the inscription. The fragments that you can make out still read, "The moon's quiet watch, we cut not to conquer, but to tend what bleeds beneath the world." And given your I mean, despite the fact that you are probably, starting to get a little tipsy and a little happy with the celebration, um you know with the experience of your years, you get the sense that this is this this blade was once something that has since been desecrated.
Les looks at Karen as, I don't suggest sleeping with that.
Karen's gonna call out to Finn because he's gonna yell because Finn has sequestered himself away in some dark corner and started meditating. For him to come here, doing the mildly tipsy mare. Yes, Karen is one of those guys.
nor Sue. Karen just hears nothing.
No response.
I was going to be like, let me have a look at it.
This is a Finn problem. But sure, go ahead.
I was just going to like grab the grip and just kind of hold on to it for a second.
Elle feels the same chill from this blade and the faint hostility that seems to emanate from it.
Huh. That's weird. Swords aren't supposed to do this. I only know one magic-y thingy. I'm going to use prestidigitation on the sword.
To do what?
To make it warm.
It's black. It's cold. I'm gonna try to clean it, maybe to get the black off and make it warm.
Yeah.
The black thing
ca-
was touching it, and that guy's a creep.
you cast prestidigitation and nothing happens. It stays black and cold.
Karen's gonna grab the sword back and cast Green Flame Blade on it to see what happens.
Yeah, that's it.
Make
that cold blade warm. It's too cold.
Celeste sees the ensuing contest of wills over the sword, and she's like, she starts hiccuping. Y'all have fun with that. I'm gonna go see these. Water, thank you, water.
Karen's gonna get out of said pool with the green flamed fucking sword of cold to go find Finn.
Karen, after you cast your spell, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yay!
God.
Still stand by collar. I need to check something. I know I get advantage on Constitution saving throws. Ugh. A 19.
With a 19, you experience a flood of invasive old memories. You have a short burst of vision of roots breaking stone and forests being burned. But you shake it off and are able to continue to head over towards Finn. You do note that despite the fact that, I mean, to be fair, I don't know if green flame blade produces heat in general, but
does fire damage.
It certainly does not seem to warm the feeling of this sword.
Karen's just holding the sword, the glowing flame imbued sword, just shaking off the aftermaths of the what is arguably a post-traumatic stress episode, and just starts muttering, huh, "Joke's on you, motherfucker. I already had PTSD, man."
I was gonna look at the sword in Karen's hand and be like, see, at least now it has some color.
What?
Then it's still on fire. This is your problem. Stabs it into the ground and walks away.
Would you, uses his cloak and like slaps at the sword.
I mean, I assume that you can just dismiss the magic if you wanted to.
If I wanted to, yes.
Otherwise, how long does Green Flame Blade last?
Not that long. I think like one action or something like that. I was just continually casting it as I was walking through, trying to warm it up again. It's instantaneous, is what it says.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but like, doesn't it? It stays on fire, right? Or do you have to cast it every?
Every attack, for the most part, yeah.
Oh,
It's a cantrip.
got it. It's like a whoosh.
Yes, I
And then
breathe
you
it in
attack.
fire, I attack, and then it is dispelled. Because basically, as we see it,
Got
it
it.
attacks, it does fire damage plus that, and then it jumps from the attacked person to another target within 5 feet.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, Finn's like flapping at the sword with his cloak, and then it just
It goes out.
It just like magically out. It just
okay. Finn, without touching it yet, inspects the sword.
Finn notices the same inscription that's
Right. Please remind me. So now, so Finn, read Druidic. What's it say?
it says in Moon's quiet watch, we cut not to conquer, but to tend what bleeds beneath the world. This is merely a portion of the inscription. The rest seems to have been made illegible in some way, like as if it was as if the blade had been altered.
Aaron's gonna pop his head back into the room and just, oh, Finn, be careful, it's a PTSD sword, and just walks away again. Karen is very, very tipsy right now.
The sword.
Sorry,
And
you
then
were okay.
You cut out.
Finn looks at the sword and like thoughtfully. And then he reaches into his bag and pulls out the moonstone. Does anything like what happens if he puts the moonstone near the sword?
Bringing bringing the moonstone near the sword doesn't immediately seem to have any effect. However, in looking over the sword, it does seem that there is space for an inset that could match this stone.
So there's different druidic circles, and obviously Finn's circle is not a moon circle historically, but like, are there any moon circles that he knows
Um, Finn would likely
of?
be
Does
aware. I mean,
have there ever been moon circles that he
that
would know about?
Finn would have like basic, like, oh, I've come across this in my studies, that there have been moon circles in general. Finn would not have encountered any in his, like, personally. I
His
think,
adventure.
yes.
Finds himself wishing really hard that either Lyrillith were awake or he weren't a better.
Or that he weren't a better what?
He really wants to wake her up, but he's not gonna.
Oh.
Mhm.
It's really funny that I inadvertently thwarted Finn's. That's funny.
I think I just figured out something above the table.
What'd you figure out?
I think the sword, the moonstone, and that gossamer veil are all connected with the thing under the water. I think it's a set. Pretty sure it's a set. Just my gut feeling on this.
Oh, hey,
Oh, hey.
hang on, hang on. We're gonna
Have you told it? Has Finn told everybody about the thing under the water yet? During all the reading of the notes and
no,
whatnot? Okay,
no.
good. Okay,
Nope.
just checking. As I know Karen asked him if about it, so.
Sort of. So gonna pull out from his bag. It's wrapped in a cloth, and he unwraps the cloth. It's about the size of a pit. If anyone's watching, it's a faintly glowing crystal sea. Gonna pull that out, and he's also gonna pull out pendant on, like a leather thong. It's a river stone in the shape of a heart. It has a crystal set in it. He's gonna see if anything happens when he holds them near the sword or the stone, the moonstone.
As you bring the items together, you get holding. I mean, because you're holding the moonstone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, actually, the moonstone is on the floor next to the sword, but not.
okay.
Which the sword is still just stuck in the floor.
Yes. Sword stuck in floor.
You're welcome.
The items you bring out, like, just so that I can put this together, the items that you bring out are
I pulled out the heart seed and the stone heart.
okay. You as you bring all of this together, you you feel a connection, and it you get the sense of like familiarity of home almost. And for a heartbeat, the scent of loam and wet bark cuts through the cool, damp smell of the caves. And you think that you see the rose at the pommel of this sword tighten and then loosen, almost like a clenched fist being forced to open.
Can he put the Stoneheart pendant inside the rose?
Um,
Did it open enough?
it wouldn't. It wouldn't fit in its current configuration, and as you look at it, it almost seems like the rose doesn't belong.
Metal.
Sorry, what? All I heard was metal.
The rose is metal.
Correct. The rose at the pommel of this sword looks to be modeled after the black rose.
Right. Finn is a there's a a journey of decision across the street.
Just do it. Karen's whole conversation is going on in the background, and he's screaming, "Just do it!" Just loud enough that Finn can hear.
And he
Completely
reaches
out
out,
of context whatsoever.
reaches out, and he wraps his paw around the handle of the pulls it out
As
of the
Finn picks up the sword, it feels warm. It feels heavy. He gets a feeling of pain, not like pain from the sword, like it is in pain.
right, like emotional pain radiating from the sword.
And there's something familiar about the way that it feels. And as Finn sits with it a moment, he gets the sense that it is almost like it is wounded. And through all of this, It reminds Finn of a passage that he skipped over in one of the notebooks because it didn't seem related to the experimentation. And I shall give it to you here, said passage. Not on.
Completely unrelated to the current thing happening above the table. Y'all, we gonna have to go kick some Baron ass at some point.
Yes.
Next stop.
He is definitely
He's the next stop.
quite action. I think he is. I think he might actually be our big bet.
We gonna go kick some Baron, buddy. Woo!
And as Finn thinks back to this less consequential passage, the blade resists final binding. Its enchantments are older than the grove itself. We have suppressed its caretaker resonance, but it persists, especially in the presence of bearfolk druids.
So he remembers that. And something else. And he gets up and he takes a sword and he goes out towards the hot tub.
Everybody else still partying away.
Woo!
And trying to watch Finn.
Mia
What
and
is he
Karen are
doing?
like, 7 sheets to the wind.
No, Karen is not 7 sheets to the wind. Okay, Karen can hold his liquor. Karen is just mildly, inebriated.
Does anything happen?
Sorry, just bringing the. What did you do?
Walked over towards the pool with it. The hot
Oh,
tub.
no, nothing happens. It doesn't change. You get the same sense from it.
Thinking.
Elle has the veil, by the way. It was the Elle or Kern that took the veil.
He looks for Celeste.
Karen has the veil.
Like, Celeste.
Huh? What the huh? Hi.
Celeste.
Pokes her head out of one of the rooms. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Scarf.
I gave it to Karen because I found a robe that's better. I like more. Karen has it.
Okay, I literally imagine her like all wrapped up in this huge, oversized cloak right now.
Mhm,
Like it's a
Wings,
like
wings
not
on
even a
wings.
snuggie, but like a blanket.
mhm. But yeah, this is comfy. Karen has it. That giggle juice is really strong.
Oh,
I go back sleeping now.
okay. Drink some
Oh,
water.
and I found a ring, and Elle has it, and I found some vials that I want you to look at later. But I'm going back to sleep now. Okay? And just be careful with that sword. Does she have? You have this? Does Finn have the sword?
Oh yeah, it's literally just in his paw.
Okay, be careful with that sword. That sword is bad juju. That's bad juju. That's a very not nice sword. That's a very not nice sword. Okay, night night.
Drink some water.
Okay.
Well, I guess Karen's to find.
Yeah, Karen shouldn't be hard to find.
Karen is not hard to find. Karen's still in the hot tub, chilling.
Okay. Les says you have the scarf.
I do.
Magic, the magic scarf I gave her. Might I see it?
Sure. I'm not using it right now. Go for it. I want it back though.
Eh?
The scarf and the sword both require attunement, don't they?
Yes.
The scarf
to
does.
to be effective, yes.
Interesting.
Okay, where is it? Like, is Karen wearing it? Is it in a
Karen
pile
has
of
it.
stuff?
It's in a pile of stuff.
Okay. Finn goes and finds it in the pile of. Picks up the veil of wondrous blah blah blah.
Yes. The Veil of the Hollow Star. And wants to know if something happens.
In the water.
All right. Points with the sword at whoever's left partying. All of you, drink some water for you. Fall asleep.
You're not my dad.
Nope. Thanks to gods. And Finn goes, picks the room next to Lyrolith. And when he's in there, he 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 looks at the sword and he tells it, I will
We we only got
Put you
part of
back.
that. Okay.
Is it that you didn't get part of it, or was it that I was quite done?
All
Probably
we
a little
heard
bit of
was, "I'll
both.
put you back," or something.
Okay. I don't. Oh,
He said that again.
fuck.
I heard, "I don't know."
Don't know how to write out. Put you back. And he puts the sword down and puts his stuff away. And yeah, it's 99 time for Finn too, except he's also going to go back to like meditating, except praying. He asks the Blessed Mother, God of the Wilds, the nice king lady, for their wisdom and their guidance about what needs to happen. Part of him,
Cool.
I think your mic is
Incre-
breaking up a little.
all right. We're gonna see if this works better.
Oh, that's all there.
Yeah, it must be the
Much
wiring.
better.
The wiring on my microphone. So he's praying, and he's asking the Blessed Mother and the God of the Wilds and the Nice Lady, which means Pirua and Varasta and Dramphine. And he asks them for their guidance and their wisdom. I I'm just a I'm just a scholar. I don't live among the books. I know I'm out doing my research in the field, but I'm not an elder. I'm not Karen, with his gods know how many centuries of experience. I need your guidance. Or at least, please, send some elders my way. Th- All of this feels extremely important. And it just seems perhaps not the most prudent choice to be expecting a 20-something-year-old beast to be saving the world. Although, if you'll pardon me saying so, Grant Blessed Idiot, it does rather feel like one of your usual jests. And yeah, that's gonna be it for him. He's gonna go to bed.
Finn tucks off to sleep. Finds sleep comes a little bit slower than usual, though possibly not unexpected given the events of the day. Who else has business that they would like to take care of?
I think Elle is gonna get out of the pool. Use prestidigitation to clean off all this stuff. Try all of his stuff. And find a bed and go to sleep. Or at least a spot.
Sure. And the girls all bunk up together. Well, everybody.
Come, Karen, you can sleep over here.
Now everybody, now that everybody is playing video games on the map, everybody manages to find a place to tuck into bed and take a well-deserved long rest. And as we talked about at the end of last session, everybody has the chance to wake up feeling amazingly refreshed and level up. However, before we get there,
All right, hang on. Before we do any of that, how does this sound?
oh, that was much better.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
These other. So I don't wear earbuds because, first of all, that's a real good way for me to lose shit. Wireless earbuds, no. But I put in a different set. So
Hearing
This
you
set
loud
sounds
and
much
clear now.
better.
So while everyone settles in for the night, Celeste as you drift off to sleep, the world doesn't so much go dark. You feel like it thins. Sounds pull away at first. The drip of water, the breathing of your companions. Even your own heartbeat seems to fade into a distant echo. And a bit of light remains, but it fractures. splitting into soft halos that drift like dust motes in deep water.
Inside the cave.
And it all turned. This is like. I'm just going to keep
Couldn't help
going. I mean, you already found dust motes in deep water inside the cave. Stars appear, not overhead, all around you.
Yeah, we can't see them. Like they came out, but we can't.
Yeah.
You're
Kind of
creating such a delightful ambiance, and I'm ruining it.
It reminds you a little bit of home. They drift through the stone as if it were not really there. And they stretch around you into impossible configurations, constellations. Some seem familiar, others feel wrong. Almost as if you're looking at them through the wrong side of a lens. And then you feel a pressure, like being gently pushed towards a memory that isn't yours. You see yourself standing in a cavern, older than the mines, older than the ruins above it or below it. Roots break through the stone ceiling, wrapped in faintly glowing runes, and water pools below you, perfectly still, reflecting the stars that shouldn't be there. And you feel another presence. A figure with wings like yours, but broader, scarred. The fur along their shoulders short. The fur along their shoulders shots through with silver. They kneel at the edge of the pool, one hand pressed to the stone, the other tracing symbols that make your chest ache to look at. You can't make out their face, but you feel like you know them. Their voice is calm and tired and loving. The anchor is falling. It's failing. They're listening in the wrong places. The stars flicker for a moment. Something moves behind the reflection. Vast, curious. The figure stiffens. If you find this place, they whisper softer now, do not follow my path. You must stay whole. The figure turns just slightly, not enough to see their eyes, but enough that you catch the edge of their expression. Regret, resolve, and then the cavern fractures. Stone becomes sky, sky becomes water, and the vision collapses inward as a final sensation presses into you. This place was never meant to grant eternity. It was meant to tell travelers where not to go. with a start, you sit up and the world snaps back into focus.
Just as it all begins to fracture, she reaches out and yells, "Mama,
And
Mama, don't go."
just for a heartbeat longer than feels possible, the vision stays a little, and you feel a tug somewhere to the south. And then reality comes crashing back in. The sounds of the cave, dripping water, Karen snoring in the room next door. And you do whatever you need to do to settle yourself back down.
She would
And
write it, take out her diary and write it all down, everything, and then try to lay back down.
and get back to sleep. Across the hall, as Finn drifts off to sleep, he has dreams of home, of Earth. Not dirt so much as depth. He stands barefoot on cool soil. The air heavy with the smell of loam and rain. Above him, you can't see the sky, just the vast canopy of tree woven together. Pale motes of light drifting through and pulsing gently in the wind. The thorn blade, this is the blade that you picked up, lies before him, embedded tip first in the ground. It does not look quite as it did in waking life. The thorns are fewer, softer, broken in places, as if torn away rather than grown. As Finn takes a step closer, a black vein runs through the soil, coming from the sword, thin, pulsing like a scar that never healed. Where it passes, roots wither, the thorn blade's thorn twists towards it, unable to reach. A voice is perceived, not heard. It's old and patient and tired. And it says, "This was not meant to kill." Images bloom in the soil at Finn's feet. Druids standing in a circle, blades raised not in war but in ritual. The thorn blade looks whole and radiant, cutting through corruption, not flesh. Roots reclaim blighted ground, healing rather than burning it away. The images twist. Hands not of the circle grasp the blade. Blood falls where the black vein feeds. The voice comes again. Purpose bent becomes pain. Slowly, the blade sinks deeper into the earth, not falling, but seemingly drawn downward. The black vein pulses brighter, spreading. Finn gets feeling of invitation. When he reaches towards the blade, the soil warms beneath his paws. The thorns of the blade do not cut him, and the blade grows quiet, almost relieved. In the distance, familiar figures start to take shape. Neora, Brannick, friends, members of the circle. They don't speak. Neora and Brannick place a hand over their hearts, then gesture downward towards the earth and outward towards an unseen horizon. Their meaning feels quite clear. Listen, return, then move on. As the dream starts to fade, Finn sees one final image. The thorn blade, reforged, crescent-shaped, silver as the moon. It cuts into the corrupted soil, and the black vein recoils. Not destroyed, but checked. And the voice comes again. There are wounds that cannot be closed, only guarded. And the vision fades away. The rest of you have a relaxing night's sleep, and you all wake up feeling worlds better than you did the night before. Like you can do all kinds of new things that I'm sure we'll all be excited to hear about. Granted,
Yay.
it's a little early, but it ain't a bad place to stop unless y'all feel like pressing forward. Or if you need a moment to collect some thoughts and
Level up.
level up, figure out what you want to do next.
Do we roll for hit points?
I was gonna ask that. Do we take the maximum possible or do we roll?
You don't take the maximum possible, sir.
Hey,
That is not how that works.
I have played in games where you take the maximum possible. Okay, I'm sorry.
I believe
I've been going off of the average.
I believe
It automatically does it for me.
Too.
Oh, in Beyond, if your character sheet is set to
In Beyond.
take the average, it will just give you the average instead of
yeah.
I am if you would like to take the average, that's fine. If you would like to roll, that's also fine. But you live with the consequences.
I roll. It's 7d6, right? That's a d6 for me.
I mean, you're just adding 1d. It's if
or
you're
just 1d6.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're just adding 1d6 to where you were at. Plus
okay.
your Constitution bonus. If you enter the rolled number in D&D Beyond, it will add your Constitution bonus correctly, so it's fine. Yes, we will start next session. I'll pull in all the new level 7 character sheets into Foundry.
Yeah.
Yay! Go us!
Yay!
Suffice it to say, yeah, that was
Job, everyone.
a lot of lore and information to process. So totally understand if either in character or above the table, y'all need to take some time to figure out what you're going to do with all of that information.
Above the table and everything, since I believe we're out of game. I feel horrible treating the Thornbite blade now like this. Bad Sam. But is Stabby shaped? Why?
Okay.
If not stabby, why stabby shape?
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I have 1 4th level spell slot now.
Yay!
That's it. That's what I get at this.
I now have a second shield that I can throw to people that I can use multiple times.
I'm sorry. A second. How are you gonna hold?
No.
We can't have 2 shields equipped.
Let me explain it. Cloud Rune. I go, oh, that's adorable. You tried to attack one of my friends within 30 feet. No, I'm going to send that to your guy over there. I can now go, oh, Oh, you tried to attack my friends. No. You got to re-roll that.
That's almost like silver barbs. but-
more magic shields is what you mean.
You know,
Yeah.
for not being very intellectual, she's using runes like a
Like a boss. Oh man, at 8th level I can finally fly in wild shape.
what the.
Wait,
How
are we
dare-
7th level or 8th? We're 7th
Seven.
level?
Seven.
Okay.
Seven.
Yay!
Yeah, L's level up is really easy. There is no option. It's just now, if you succeed on a dexterity saving throw, instead of taking half damage, I take no damage.
There you go.
Yeah, level
Got a
7 is
4th
one of
level
those like
spell slot.
super exciting because eight's where you get like your next ASI, right? Every 4th level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can swap out cantrips if I want.
I took a new 4th level spell. I got a 4th level slot. I took polymorph.
Yeah, some of us are only still 6th level. I am
6th level.
regretting my choice. Actually, Alex, right now I'm kind of regretting my choice of doing the multi-class thing and doing the
Oh,
whole idea.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Just for rule, like just
Cool
try to.
idea. We just need to have a Karen arc. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm having a hell of a lot of fun playing Warlock, and I looked at the level 7 Warlock shit, and I'm like, oh, I don't get it.
What's your other? What do you have a point in besides Warlock?
Cleric.
Cleric.
It was the,
Uh,
it was my own fucking idea when I originally built the character because
Yep.
I wanted to,
Idea. It's cool. We're just not there yet.
yeah.
We will find
I
It's
think
like I
Go
I
kill
would
the
have
Baron and then get another level.
we will find
because
arcs for
if
everyone.
I get
Right.
I get to
Sam
level
doesn't get
7
to
in
be
Warlock.
level 7 either.
No, actually, talk to the DM about that. Unless we're still cool with that DM.
Yes. Yes. We will we can yes, it's okay.
Thank you.
Ultimately, and you certainly don't have to answer now. Y'all can think about it. And really, all things considered, next week I'm going to be running around DC at the Kennedy Center again, so probably won't be a great week for playing. So give you some time to think about where you want to go next. And if you want to discuss in the Discord, if you want to if you want to take a few minutes next week and just chat about where we want to go so that I can make sure that I am prepping the things that are at least go in the right direction. And not
But I want to catch you off guard and have you end the session early because I don't have anything prepared.
If I may make a suggestion, I think we need to go and pay the Baron a visit.
Well,
We've seen his name come up a lot.
but there's really other shit that we should go do first.
like investigate the thing under the water.
What? Ben already investigated that.
Know that.
So when he laughed earlier and said that I did the cave in the wrong order, I was just absolutely hilarious because there's a truck there.
Wait.
Squirrel.
Alex.
Because the way that like the notes and stuff are written, yeah, that's supposed to like prompt us to go check out under the lake. But I already did that.
But did we do that with the sword?
In the Veil and the Moonstone.
No.
Question, Alex.
Yes.
Celeste's mom was, you said she was standing beside water. And were you describing the cave that we were in earlier?
It
Or was it
it
different?
it would not have been that clear as to whether
Okay.
it was this cave or elsewhere.
Fair enough.
Did you intentionally write your notes and shit so that there's confusion between the lake being the pool and the jacuzzi being the pool?
No, that was not intentional. The jacuzzi's
Everywhere
just
that it says
the
the
jacuzzi's
jacuzzi's just a
just a hot
jacuzzi,
tub. Yes. like
and on the
Just a
space
like
hot tub. It's not a
and
time
like
I
machine.
was like,
amusement.
Finn just being so skeptical of this thing. And I'm just like, it's just a pool. Like, when is a door just a door?
When it's a jar.
It's just a chair.
Well, no, when a door isn't a door when it's a jar.
Yes.
Yep.
But in this case, it's just a pool. God damn it! It's a hot.
Yep. It's just a hot tub. It's not a time machine.
There was
Oh.
something else. There was something else that you guys did that I was like, this is just supposed to be like an actual. It is what it is. And like I don't remember what it was. Like last session, I was like, oh my god, it just is a thing. It was very funny.
Statue, maybe?
But it's all good.
I know. Celeste, as soon as, she would wake up, she would go straight to Finn's room and, like, start shaking her. Finn, Finn, Finn,
Oh man, we got to talk about our
Finn,
dreams.
Finn.
What?
Finn. 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 Had a dream. Finn, wake up.
He's like rolling over, and he like pushes her with his paw, like.
I saw my mom in a dream, and I need to tell you about it.
He just. So above the table, my dog have a Great Pyrenees, and he's got great big hairy paws, and like you can find lots of pictures of Pyrenees just like putting their paw on other dogs, especially on their faces. Yeah, if Finn just like flops his paw on Celeste's face, and like it covers her whole face.
Not before coffee.
Oh, sleeping.
Fine. I didn't want to tell you anyways. She huffs out of the room. Sam, Sam, Sam.
I love that. In the in-game chat, I was having a little bit of fun, and it went all wrong in the best way possible.
I love the Karen one. The Karen one's great.
Mhm.
Fucking Ellen.
Oh, see if you can make like a chibi form of a mastiff.
Or maybe we don't need that water and electricity.
I was trying to make a matching set, but I'm sorry to report that Celeste is just too regal to try to do chibi.
Yeah,
There.
apparently. That's yeah. Cool. I'm gonna stop the recording.